Another clean game, man. So I have won every game consecutively. I've won every game I've played consecutively now. That's 5 games I've won in a row. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. This deck was awesome. This deck was so cool. I've been waiting for Quinjet for so long, as many of you know. And I finally got Quinjet. And so obviously, you know, I got to play the deck with Quinjet. It was so good. This deck was awesome. This reminds me of, like, the first deck I hit Infinite with, which was, like, the Pool 1, maybe Pool 2 Double Dino deck. And it's super good. I don't think you need Hood. If I didn't have Hood, I would probably replace it with, like, Agent 13 or something. That was, like, a fine choice. But I love Hood, and I also want to get more boosters for Hood, because it's, like, one of the coolest cards in the game. And it's really strong. I mean, copying... I deleted a card by accident. It's also, like, really good to copy a demon with Moon Girl, especially when an order costs 0. So you get 2 0-cost Moon Girls. Like, with Moon Girl, you get 2 0-cost demons, which is a really strong effect. And it can't get leech. Like, it's really good against leech. This deck is a little soft to leech. Like, Double Dinosaur getting leech is bad. Otherwise, you have decent cards. Agent Coulson, like Sleeper, one of the best cards in this deck. Because if you have Quinjet in play and you play Agent Coulson, you get to play a 5-on-4, which is really good. Also grows your collector. Just generically, like, pretty powerful effect. Really, really good. If you don't have it, I mean, if you have Maria Hill, I think is the other card. You can play that, obviously. Just any card that kind of generates cards you can replace this with, but I do really like it in this deck if you do happen to have it. I actually got this like right before it downgraded to Pool 3, so I got this as a Pool 4 card and it downgraded to Pool 3, but that's fine. And then, so Cable, I really like. Cable lets you steal win conditions, also Liquid's variant, really cool. Armor, to protect your Devil Dinos, to protect your Sunspot, to protect... you know, your collector, if it gets big enough, the Quinjet, really good for that sort of stuff. You have Shang-Chi, because Shang-Chi is kind of essential in this meta. You need Shang-Chi to blow up their big stuff, their big Red Skulls, their big She-Hulks, their big Deaths, etc. And then I think that's about it. White Queen, just another copy effect, gives you some more information about their hand, can be really useful. You can steal cards like Death. Death is really good against Deathwave and Galactus, because you like steal it when it's still high cost, and then you get the reduced effect also, so it's really useful for stuff like that. And I think that about covers it. Sentinel, also, by the way, great Sentinel deck. Probably the best Sentinel deck in the game, except like maybe Cerebro 3. But Sentinel is like so amazing in this deck. You get a 1/3 that repeats every turn. It's crazy. As long as you have Quinjet in play, you get one energy, 3 power creature every turn. It's really good. Grows your collector. Awesome. This deck is so cool, super fun. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I've been waiting to play this deck for a long time, and it was so much fun. I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope to see you all back tomorrow for another Marvel Snap video. This freaking Cable variant, dude, looks so cool. I'm gonna be honest. It looks so good. It looks really freaking cool. Nexus is interesting. I just don't know if we want 2 Shang-Chi's yet. We'll see how this plays out. They're not a stone deck. They're a Patriot deck? Cerebro deck? They're a Cerebro deck. Okay. So we want a demon, and we want to copy the demon. For sure. So we'll put stats here. I think we're winning this, if that's the case. I think we just get bigger than them. If they're Cerebroing. Yeah, they are Cerebroing. They might be screwed off of this. This can mess up Cerebro sometimes. If it only hits Cerebro and Mystique, they're not screwed, but it'd be pretty bad for them sometimes. So we get a second Shang-Chi, a second Demon, and a White Queen. So they can have, if they play second Mystique, we'll know like the theoretical limit of their hand. But this adds 6, and then we copy some good cards, and we also have a Shang-Chi. Which is nice. It's very possible Shang-Chi could just, like, blow them up. We'll see. This turn gives a lot of insight. White Queen's actually probably kind of bad, honestly, into this, but I think it's fine, mostly. Okay, it's Cerebro. Yeah, so their Cerebro's, like, totally messed up, so it's like, unusable for them, kind of. So let's go ahead and we'll White Queen here and Demon here, and we'll just leave ourselves a spot to draw a card, I guess. This is plus 10. I would snap here, but I want to play out the game, so I'm not gonna snap. think it's very worth it to play the game. Randomly generated? No, they're actually playing that? What? So they have a Hazmat in their hand. They have a loot cage. Is Collector ever big enough here? Is the question. Play Collector, I White Queen, or I Agent Coulson, and that's +3. Nah, that's probably not big enough. So, I mean, this is just +5. They play this here. They're +6, -4. I'm +5. So, I am +1, and they're +6, is how this plays out. And then I just need to be bigger in these two, which is very doable, right? Because that's the most they can have. They can have +6 here. I go +1 because I'm -4. And that's, like, fine, actually. So let's go ahead and let's go... I don't want to Hazmat. It just shrinks my own stuff. It's just a matter of what's the best stuff to play. I guess White Queen and Coulson is just the most stats. So we'll go, like, White Queen, Coulson. And I'll win both of these. I get a second Hazmat here, I think. I get a rock, because they're playing the Hazmat, sure. Yeah. That's just how we drew it up. That makes the hood really awkward. Or maybe I'm not supposed to play it. I mean, having a demon's useful, but, like, we can't really put -2 as one of our bodies here. Unless it's Bar with No Name. If, like, Bar with No Name is one of the spots, we're pretty happy, but we'll see. That's definitely a rough set of locations. I'm not getting Thanos, so. That's awesome with this, actually. And Sunspot's probably big enough, honestly. Sunspot's probably going to be a big card this game. What a trash set of locations. I don't know what the last one is, but, like, these suck. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that makes all of these kind of bad, too. So this grows... I mean, it's just better to soak. Like, objectively, it's just better to soak. What a weird game, man. We have armor, too, now, which is nice. I don't think we actually want to armor. I think we just want a Devil Dino here. I think it's just best to grow this. Dracula. Okay, so they have some, like, real game here, too. We are going to go ahead and Devil Dino. And I think we're bigger than them with Devil Dino. We'll see. I mean, we can armor, then Sentinel, then cable them, too, which is good. That's nice. Captain Marvel. Okay. So that draws 2 more cards. So I think this is best for us. They have a lot of cards in hand, too, keep in mind. So a lot of their cards in hand probably suck. Jubilee. Wasp, sure. They still hit the Giganto, by the way, but it just actually doesn't matter. 5 cards in hand, and they hit the Giganto, but it actually just doesn't matter? That's crazy. What a bad set of locations. I guess I just Sunspot here. I don't really want to do any of these other ones. I know it's Quinjet next turn. I just want to make sure this is a good spot to Quinjet before I Quinjet. Yeah, I think this is fine. Take Quinjet. So Quinjet here, and then I guess hooding here is fine. Because I have the Sunspot here anyways. That's not like that big of a deal. Wolverine. Okay. So is this Galactus? I feel like I snap if this is Galactus. This is really bad for them if this is Galactus. And just play this here. It's pretty good. Okay, so it is Deathwave. I mean, that's really good. They do probably So what this ends up meaning is they probably have a Killmonger. So if I armor and then Sentinel and then Demon, I'm probably in a great spot here, and I don't think this is losing. This might be an overcommitment, but I think it's fine. I think they're very likely to try to destroy this. Okay, it's not an overcommitment. They actually just played it all out. But the armor is like probably going to get them here. I thought this was Galactus, and I thought Kiln would just completely remove their game. We do lose the Shang-Chi, which is pretty useful in this matchup, but that's fine. Jessica Jones. So if they wave me, I want to play stuff. I want to keep these in my hand if they wave me is the thing, because they cost 3. But I do want to play Jessica Jones this turn, just for stats. I guess Jessica Jones in here is fine. I mean, I can, like... I can do this, and then this is full. Yeah, I kind of like that. So Jessica Jones here, this is full. It grows again, and then I have the Sunspot. And if they Killmonger me, they Killmonger me, but I'm still in, like, a good spot here. They haven't blown up anything yet, so, I mean, it's not like their death is cheap. They Shang-Chi here. Yeah, so we kind of saw the Shang-Chi coming. We are adding 8 here. We can also just float. We draw the Devil Dino, which is very good. So if they... So what's the best stuff I can do here? So this is -3, so they're at 10. We're plus 11. And then we're plus 1 here. So they can't, like, just 50-50 this, right? Because we're going plus 1 plus 4 is 12. So I think this is winning. Maybe not the Sentinel. This is still 10, and then this is a tie, and then we're winning here. And then this is plus 2. So if they play like She-Hulk here, we're plus 4, plus 2 puts us tied to a She-Hulk. Tied to a She-Hulk, lose to a death, win here. Seems pretty good. Yeah, I was going to say. I think I Quinjet here too. Even though I want to play for Asgard, I mean, like, Quinjet growing is just really good, right? Then I can Agent Coulson middle and do something from there. I can play a 4-drop on turn 4, or I could play a 5, depending on if it's a good 5, right? Because it's the 5-drop will cost 4. They Daredevil. That's a cool looking Daredevil, I'll be honest. So Sunspot really strong here. It's just, I think, important that we keep it at the right power break point. We don't want it over 9, but these both being here is really good. I don't know if they're Killmonger deck. Obviously, it's possible they could be a Killmonger deck, but we'll see. Ronin. Ronin actually probably pretty good. We can also just Hellcow here. I mean, Ronin's actually good because it's like a catch-22, where if they win, Ronin's stronger, and if they don't win, I draw more cards, so I'm like kind of happy either way, right? Like, Ronin's just good regardless. Yeah, they just play 1 card. Yeah, that was actually like not bad, which is funny. So this is where they Galactus. I don't really have a way to stop Galactus well. I will go ahead and play a White Queen here. And then if they Galactus, they Galactus. But if I White Queen here and they have like a death, I get to copy it. So like we're not... Or like a Null. I get to copy Null too, which is very useful. And I have Shang-Chi. And mine is cheaper always. So this is probably Galactus, if I had to guess. Yeah, so it is death, and then they're going to Galactus here, but it's fine. So I don't have priority, which is a potential problem. This is the final turn. So are they nulling me is the question, I guess. I mean, this plays around Shang-Chi, so it really just depends if they have Null or Shang-Chi, but this is really good into... So they're either playing Death or they're playing Null. This is really good into them Shang-Chiing me. It's really bad into them nulling me. I will play it out. We'll see what happens. It looks like they're Shang-Chiing me, though. I am bigger than a Shang-Chi. They are Shang-Chiing me. And they're deathing me. Yeah. So we talked it through, right? So like we knew they had death. We didn't know if they had null, but it was like an estimated occurrence, right? You have to play around the information you have instead of the information you don't have. Dude, Collector with Quantum Realm actually seems really good. I've actually won every game I've played in a row at this point, by the way. Like, I've not lost a game in a row. Scorpion. Scorpion's kind of bad with this, actually. They're gonna, like, rebuff my guy off of the Scorpion, which is funny. I have another option of playing Agent Coulson, which is -1 stat, but then I would... a little bit better. I think I make Agent Coulson here, and then I draw 2, and then this is like... I mean, the Collector's, like, really good here. They probably have She-Hulk, is what this is looking at, like, if I had to guess. Oh my god, I can Hood into Cable here, which is really good, too. Or I can Sentinel. Is Sentinel better? I can go... Sentinel into Cable here. I draw 2. I think I want the Demon more. I mean, Demon's really good in general. I don't draw my next card. I do have Devil Dino and Shang-Chi, so that's probably all I need, honestly. I think this is fine, even though I don't draw another card. Yeah. I think I can leave this lane alone now. I don't want Collector getting Shang-Chi super easy. I'd rather Chavez. This doesn't get set to 2. That's interesting. I thought this would get set to 2. Okay, so now we play for here for sure. I mean, we can just Demon. We could just give this lane up too, honestly. I kind of like just giving it up and playing Dino here, and then I'm really strong here for the last turn, right? They probably can't beat me here just objectively, and then I win Wakanda. If they play like... Yeah, because also, I mean, if they make Thor bigger, it's like... Doesn't really matter right now, right? I also don't want this getting Shang-Chi, right? So I think I win right currently. So what's the most power I can add? I mean, I can add... That's 6. And add more power here. Kind of energy inefficient. Is there a more efficient play to be made? I can go 1 into 4. So this is plus 10 here, and then I also plus 2 here, so this is plus... I think this is best. I mean, this also, like, I'm probably winning, like, every lane with this, right? This beats an arrow, too. Like, I mean, I feel like this is actually a really strong play. I don't know how they beat Quantum Realm. Like, objectively. I'm also out of Shang-Chi reign from Quantum Realm. I'm at 8 on the Collector. Okay. Yeah, they just punted Quantum Realm. Weren't even trying. Agent Coulson, sure. I don't Wasp. Yeah. Another clean game, man. So I have won every game consecutively. I've won every game I've played consecutively now. That's 5 games I've won in a row. Superflow is interesting. Superflow we probably play really well with, depending on what we draw. Like Quinjet here. Okay. Do I have priority? It's mana inefficient, but this is just so good. I mean, I don't know. It's so good. They can Beast. I mean, so Beast is a play you can make to... Okay, yeah. Beast can, like, pull these out of here, but that feels really strong. Obviously. So... These are actually going to move around. So I don't really want to play to here. I guess I can play Agent Coulson here. And then turn 4, this is going to flip, but I can play the Hood here, and then I can Moon Girl the Demon, which I think is fine. Because these locations are going to move. Not a big deal. Oh, that's really good, actually. So, I mean, I can go Demon, Crossbones, and they're not playing to here this turn. So I'm going to be +8. And then this location's really hard for them, so I think we're probably in a really good spot. Yeah, they vet him here, but it's fine. That's locked out. Okay, so this location's like neutral for both of us, so it's fine. But Big Venom here, I get to blow up, and I draw the Devil Dino. Feeling really strong. I could probably snap, but I don't want the game to end. So I think I'm just playing Devil Dino here, and then I can just, I guess it's kind of mana inefficient to Devil. No, it's better to Devil Dino. It's more mana. It's more energy efficient to do it. They Devil Dino here, and what do? They Taskmaster the Venom. So they actually just lost. Like, there's no more game. Which is kind of why I wanted to keep playing it out, but it's fine. Yeah, let's game. I thought we probably could have snapped, but I don't want to end the game. Agent Coulson is like sleeper amazing. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my Marvel Snap video. I'm currently making a Marvel Snap video every day, so if you do enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing. It does help me out a lot. I also stream live at twitch.tv/homeboymaxwell. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you tomorrow for my next video. Have a great day.